Um, the last it was July 2019. Well, no, let me back up. Okay, a couple of months before then, I was writing I was writing down like my purpose in life and stuff, and how I found my purpose in life. I'm gonna do a video on that too. But I was writing down my purpose in life and my dreams and goals and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to accomplish and all this stuff. And so um like a year before then, I had went to my aunt's vision board party, and I made a vision board. And on my vision board, I put like a couple of things that a couple of I wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to accomplish, my dreams and my goals and stuff on my vision board. And so I end up um getting back in touch with a friend, old high school friend, and then by getting in touch with her, I met another friend. And so I had been like talking and praying to God and stuff, and I was like, none of my friends and stuff get it, or like, get me or have like the same like dreams and goals as me or whatever. And none of them, I was kind of like in a weird space in my life or whatever. And I was just like, okay, well, I feel isolated for one, because I feel like, no one gets me, nobody understands, and nobody, I feel like I'm, basically just by myself. And like the things like that I wanted to do, um I couldn't find nobody to do them with me, so I had to like just start trusting myself and get out and trusting God, and getting out and doing stuff on my own. So with me meeting this friend through a mutual friend or whatever, um like right before then, I was like praying to God. I was like, I just need somebody, to talk to, who understand, who get it, who, like, I need to be connected to the like-minded people. Okay, so I went to the friend house and I met this other friend through our mutual friend. And like we was just sitting on the couch just having like a normal conversation or whatever, and he ended up asking me like, what I like to do, what I want to be when I grow up and all this stuff. And so I started telling him like everything, like it just, and normally I knew it was sent from God, because normally I don't like talking to people about my dreams and goals, or like I'm not a very big person like expressing myself like that. So I'm working on it. Like this is part of my YouTube too. I'm working on it. So it just felt like so natural with him, like just talking to him, and just he got it, like he understood everything like that I wanted to do. He understood like all my dreams, all my goals, and like some of the stuff that I had told him about, like he had already done or was already in the process of doing. And so he like started telling me like ways that I can do it and stuff, and getting me in contact with people, ways that I can, like all the projects and stuff that I had like wrote down and stuff that I want to do. Um, he started getting me in contact with people that I can get in contact with, that can help me out through my journey and stuff. And so I remember going home that night, like after I had talked to him. And then another thing, when I had talked to him, like he was just like that's amazing. Like is people, young people out there with your age, like they don't do that, like they don't think like you, they don't they don't understand like you do. They don't get it like you do. He was like, you're gonna be amazing. I see you doing this. I see you doing that. Like, I can help you do this. I can help you do that. He was just like really just like talking to me and like really like showing me facts, bagging up everything that he was saying. So I remember going home that night, and I remember praying, and I remember just thanking God, like just thanking him. And just because my biggest thing was like, when I was praying, I was talking to God, I was telling him like, well, I don't know how to get started, and I don't have this and I don't have that, and I'm here to tell you All you gotta do is start. Just start somewhere, and God will bring you everything that you need, your resources, anybody that you, God will send people to you, God will hand you blessings, God will do all of these things. And so I was staying in my hometown then, and I just felt like so like smothered and just like bothered, like, and I just couldn't like breathe, and I just couldn't think like the way I needed to. Like, I just, my mind was just so bottled up. Like, I couldn't like, I don't know. I was like in a weird space staying home. So I had put on my vision board a year before. I was like, well, I want to move out my hometown, city or state or whatever, and I want to start, fresh. I want to start brand new or whatever. Um, and so I had always said too. Anyway, I was like, well, I'm just gonna like move, to Little Rock to get a use of the field, get a use of the city, and then once I'm done there, I'm gonna move to my dream place to stay or whatever, trying to get used to the city life before I go there and just like get established and stuff here, and get some things under my belt here so that when I go there, I can, just I can hit the ground running. I know it's not gonna be easy, but continue to trust God. And so I didn't know, like I didn't know how or when that I was gonna move, none of that, and I was just praying, like praying to God, just praying. I'm like, God, like I can't think straight, like I can't like I can't be creative, I can't do none of this. Like my mind just I need a new scenery, I need a new, um, I need a new something, just a new place, a new scenery, a new everything, so that I can do what I need to do because I felt like a blockage there. And so I ended up moving to Little Rock, and there was a whole blessing how I moved to Little Rock too. There was a whole blessing. There was a whole blessing. There wasn't nobody but God that moved me, you know, to Little Rock. And when I moved to Little Rock, I got a job through a friend. I got a job through a friend, and the job that um I was working for the apartment complex that I stay at, and I had free rent. And so that was a blessing. Like, okay, not only did God like answer my prayer, He moved me, so that I can get a new scenery, but He also, gave me double blessings. You know what I'm saying? So I moved up here, and with the course of me moving up here, I was like, okay, I'm up here, I got family up here, and I got a couple of friends up here, but like I was in a weird space. Like, I didn't really want to go nowhere. I didn't really want to do anything. I didn't like, I was done partying and drinking. Like, I didn't want to do that no more. Like, I'm in a whole different like stage in my life right now. Like, this is just not something that I just want to do. I don't even like parties like that. I don't like clubs, none of that. So I'm just a very like chill type of girl. If I go out, I want to go to like a comedy show or like to karaoke or something like that. I don't like I was past all the partying and drinking stage. So I was in the house a lot, just by myself in the house a lot. So with me being in the house, I started just writing and journaling down, and how I felt and why I felt this way, and my goals and my plans and my prayers and all that stuff. I started writing it down. Hold on, I need some water. Um, I started writing it down, and I end up getting connected to another. It was like a person that I knew of, but we weren't really just friends like that. And I never in a million years would have guessed, that we would be friends, or that we would, that she was the same type of person I was. So I was here, and I was I was she ended up writing a post on Facebook and was saying that she wanted to start a support group and stuff. And so I ended up writing her and telling her, hey, if you need anything from me or I can help you, whatever. And she was like, I just knew, I knew you was gonna be one of the first ones to write me and stuff. And I was like, yeah. So I ended up getting connected to her, and I think like the next day or that weekend or something, she came over. And let me tell y'all, God sent people in your life. If you just trust him, like he hear all your prayers. He, like he see you, he hear you, he know your intentions, he know your heart, like all of that. Like he would send the people that you need. He would send everything that you need. Only thing he needs you to do is get started. No matter if you just get started by just write it down first, and just like whatever you can do your part, and I promise you God gonna do his part. So I end up meeting up with her, and like y'all, she got it. Like it was the second time. I was like, God, I just need a friend, who get it, who understand me, who like in the same space that I am. That I'm in. I can't talk. I'm sorry, y'all. That I'm in. So she ended up coming over, and we talked, y'all, so long, and it just felt like so natural, just like so real, and just it was just like wow, like she get it or whatever. So we started coming up with plans and all that stuff of us starting a little support group and all that stuff. And like once we started, like opportunities just started flowing in for us. Like people just started like coming in, like talking to us and asking us for advice and like all this stuff. Like people that I never even, met before, and that never even knew like existed or think that I would ever cross paths with. Like I cross paths with these people, and like they just like so many opportunities, so much everything like just started coming. Like once I started working like within my purpose, and I knew it was my purpose because I've always like I'm so happy when I'm working with young girls. I am so happy. I love like the whole black girls rock, like all that is me. Like I love that. That's what I'm passionate about. I know that's my anointing to help young girls. Even when I was coaching the Royal Let's Dance team. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, Didi. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I love them girls. I love them. It just made me so happy. Like it filled my heart with like so much joy. I felt so complete. I felt like I belong there. I felt like I belong in their room with those girls, and I seen the impact that I made on them, and they just did something to me. Like that made me realize that was what my purpose was. Is helping young girls with like self-love and self-care, and getting to know God and getting to know themselves and walking in a purpose, helping them find a purpose and stuff. And so that's my passion, that's my anointing, that is my purpose in life. And I remember like sitting down. I was like, well, I was laying down in bed, and I was just crying and praying one night, and I was asking God, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? What am I supposed to do? What did you anoint me in? And he showed. It was like a vision. Like it was just so clear, and I knew what it was because ever since I was a little girl, I've always had a dream of me like standing on the stage with a microphone, but like it was like the crowd, the outer crowd, it was black, and I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see nothing. I just seen me sitting on the stage, and it was like a light shining over me. And I still, like to this day, I can visualize it. Like I can just close my eyes and just visualize the same dream that I've had since I was a little girl. And with me praying and crying, I asked God what was my purpose, and I seen it clear as day again. Like it was just the same dream of me like standing on the stage, and like it was a light, but the crowd was dark, and I couldn't see anything out. I couldn't see out in the crowd. I just seen me sitting on the stage with a light shining over me with a microphone. I'm like, well, Lord, listen, I know I can't sing, so I know I ain't up there singing, you know. Um, I ain't no comedian, so I know, that ain't it. Like, so, what is it? And I had talked to a friend. No, actually, I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook and I made a status, and I can't remember what the status about, but I remember the message that a woman had I'm sorry y'all, I can't talk. A woman had wrote me on Facebook, and she was like how that I don't know her, but I'm a great somebody and stuff. And she was like she couldn't she couldn't my name will always pop up on her page, and she didn't know why. And she was telling me how that I was gonna be a motivational speaker, and how I was gonna influence a lot of black women, a lot of young women, and to just keep going. And she was telling me how she know that it's hard, and she know that I be battling stuff silently that I don't talk about. She was like, but keep going through it and just live through the process and learn through the process, because God got something greater for you. And that I was going to influence a lot of people. And so um I remember her like saying that to me, and I remember her telling me that. And so when I was praying, I was asking God, and he showed me that. He like clearly showed me like everything, like how that it was like a dream, like it felt so real, of how I was me standing on the stage with a microphone and a light shining over me. And then about me helping like young women and young girls. Like I had a vision of me like being around a whole bunch of young girls, and all of them was hugging me, and I was just smiling so big. And um I just kept like having like he just kept like sending me clues and like signs and everything. So I just started walking in my purpose. Like once he said that to me, and once he showed me, and like once I heard his still but calm and soothing voice like tell me that, I started like immediately like walking in my purpose. I started like reading more books towards that. I started like watching sermons. Sarah Jakes Roberts, I love her so much. I started watching her sermons on YouTube and stuff, and like becoming a better person and a better woman. And I started getting connected with people to do like more stuff with being around young girls, and dealing with self love, and self care, and finding your purpose and all this stuff. And I started surrounding myself with like minded people, and I instantly felt like I belonged there. I instantly felt like I belonged there. It was no more me feeling like I was excluded, like I didn't belong, like how I was like I would be somewhere, and I just know like I really don't want to be there. I know I don't belong there. I felt I felt at ease. I felt at peace. I felt welcome. I felt loved. I felt love. I felt like I belonged there. And I was just like, and I'm so happy like when I'm in this space. I'm so happy when I'm in that creative space. I'm so happy when I could help somebody else, help young girls. I love seeing the smiles on their face. I love, telling them that they're beautiful and that they can do it. And I love like all of that. Like I wanna be well, I am. Thank you. Shout out to I Am Girls Empowerment. I am now a mentor with I Am Girls Empowerment, and they have did nothing but welcome me with open arms. Been there, been supportive of everything that I want to do. I want to host like conferences for young girls and women, and I'm actually writing a girls empowerment book that I'm actually almost done with. And I've been writing that for literally me just writing and not knowing what I'm writing it for, and it turned into a book. Me just writing like affirmations down, and me just talking to myself, and it's just kind of like basically a letter to my younger self, telling me to like love myself. And I've been writing on that book for almost like a year and a half now. So um yeah, it's like a lot of stuff that I want to do. I want to start my own podcast. I want to get connected with more young women like me, um that want to help other young girls, bring them up to respect themselves and love themselves, and just continue to walk in my purpose and trust God, because ever since I've been walking in my purpose and trusting God, he has done everything that he said he was going to do for me. He has been amazing. God has been blessing me and bringing people into my life that I never thought would even be here. I don't fit in with the people that I used to fit in with no more, and that's okay. Like, you lose friends, and that's okay. Walking in your purpose, everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't go with you, but it's okay, because the people that you need in your life, God will place them people in your life. God will put those people, everybody, the people who you need in your life, God will put those people in your life. So don't try to like chase down people. If they don't call, if they don't text you, then okay, that's fine. You know, you got to be comfortable within yourself to know that that's okay. You know, you don't have to call or text me, because when God shoots you and when God take you to that next level, other people gonna fall off. You can't take everybody with you. Everybody don't have the same purpose over your life, over their life, as you do your life. God didn't anoint people in the same ways that he anointed you, so it's okay. Like, you don't have to leave off on bad terms or any of that. It's okay. Just do what you need to do for yourself and love yourself and walk in your purpose and trust God with everything that you do. Trust God with everything that he do. Trust God to be God. I had to learn that also, to stop trying to do everything on my turn. Stop trying to do everything the way I wanted to do it, because every time I would try to do something the way I wanted to do it, it never turned out right. It never worked. It never went the way it was supposed to, that I thought it was supposed to go. And so I just got tired of it. So I was just like, I've been doing it my way for so long. Let me try God's way and see, how it works. And ever since I just started just trusting God with everything in me, I have gotten so many opportunities. I have gotten so many blessings. So many people have came in my life that I just absolutely love and I absolutely adore. And I just keep going. I'm just going to keep going to see, where God takes me. And I'm going to, keep going on my journey. And I hope that you could, start and go on your journey too. And just sit there and just listen to God and just pray and just have him to lead you. Stop trying to lead yourself and just let God lead you. And I promise you, it will change your life. Your life will change for the best ways. And just knowing that once you trust God, and you know that even if something, because life is going to be life. Life is going to throw you punches. Life is going to throw you curveballs and all that and everything. But as long as you trust God enough and you trust God to know that he's not going to do anything to hurt you, and that everything that you go through is for a reason, and try to look at it in a different aspect and look at it as, okay, what is God trying to teach me in this moment? Ask God, what are you teaching me in this moment? Change your perspective about life, and your life will change drastically. Your life will change if you just trust him and just know that he's going to be God, and he's going to do what he said he's going to do, and he's going to protect you, and he will never forsake you. You got to believe that wholeheartedly in your heart, and know. Let this social media stuff go. Social media is just social media. Let it go. Stop trying to live your life off of social media or around somebody else's life or what they're doing, and find out who you are. Find out what your purpose is. Find out what God anointed you in. You learn how to trust God. You let all the other things go, and I promise you, your life will change. But thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me. If you have any questions, comment below. And I just thank you guys for watching me. I thank you guys for subscribing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. And I thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.